How's it going, guys? aRenG Live here, and today Spooky Bonz is here. Finally. So, right in time for Christmas. Alright, so we got Spooky Bonz over here. He actually just shown up with he's got some pretty cool support. So today we're gonna be showing off a cool, interesting deck to farm bones efficiently. We're gonna be talking about his new support and about the updates. So let's go ahead and get things started. To start off, we did get a day and night cycle. I have not seen nighttime yet. It's still daytime when I'm recording this, or at least by the time I'm recording this. It'd be nice if they had like an exclusive events, like maybe certain characters had a higher chance to drop certain cards at night or whatever. I think that'd be pretty cool. That way you can like kind of space out when you would farm them depending on what cards you want. But I just think that would be a cool addition. As of now, the day and night thing appears to only be visual, so there's that. Aside from that, let's go ahead and look at some of his support where you might see on the side right now. So he has some new cards. I have already gotten one of each because I have tried farming them a few times. I've been using multiple decks to try to farm them, and I've gotten lucky. So let's go ahead and look at the first one. We got more Ghost Trick support. We actually got Ghost Trick Stein. Now this is a really good addition to the Ghost Trick deck because it basically just adds a Ghost Trick. I guess back row, it could add either or, but we only did get one Ghost Trick, I guess, non-monster, and that would be Ghost Trick Vanish, which is a really good card. It's basically protection for Ghost Tricks, so it just kind of makes them a little bit more consistent, since all they really do is just play in defense, flip, do their shenanigans. And then another Ghost Trick card we got is Ghost Trick Witch. Looking all cute and kawaii. She is a pretty good card. She basically switches your opponent's monsters to face down defense, which can be pretty useful. I don't know how relevant it'll be. It does kind of work with the other Ghost Trick engine where they power each other, or they power each other, one of them up to like 4,000 attack. This guy's got some decent attack. She's got 1,200. It's pretty decent, I guess. And then on top of all that, we also got Skull Servant. Just a Skull Servant. This guy's actually more valuable than you may think. So this guy, Bonz, has King of the Skull Servants deck. I think he also has a reward for one of the Skull Servants, so that might be a thing. We might be getting one copy of the King, and then we get to use 3 copies of Skull Servant, and maybe even use it with that Ishizu skill that turns all cards in the grave into Skull Servants for like a huge buff, because that guy gains 1,000 attack for each Skull Servant. I think it's in your grave. I'm not sure if it's in your opponent's, but we're gonna go ahead and show off the deck next, so let's go ahead and get that started. And here it is. Alright, so we got my Hazy Farm deck. Now, I was given this deck. I tried a few other decks and they were not working out. I think Dark Paladin also works, but Hazy Flame is probably the most budget and cost efficient. So what we're basically using is the cards that we're running at 3 are the most important in this deck. We do have Hazy Flame Sphinx. Really good card. You need this card on the field so you can do your shenanigans. Basically, you use Aroma Strategy, send the top card of your deck to the grave to special summon all your other Hazy Flames, which is only Hazy Flame Cerberus and Hazy Flame. You're basically going to be summoning either or. So you summon your Sphinx, do your shenanigans, summon your monsters, and then in combination with Beast Rising, you're going to be powering up your Hazy Flame Sphinx by giving all the other Beast type monsters their attack. We're also running triple Bubonic Vermin. This card is really good just to tribute it. You do some shenanigans, thin out your deck. It's just a pretty decent card in Hazy Flames. I don't know why I didn't think about this before. It actually does work. It's just good tribute fodder. And if you really want to, you can also use Beast Rising to give it a 900 attack buff. Or give your Sphinx a 900 attack buff with the attack of Bubonic Vermin. So that's pretty neat. Aside from that, we're also running 3 copies of Hazy Glory. This is just so you can normal summon these guys without tributing in case you really need it. So if that's your first turn play, that's your first turn play. So that's kind of how the deck works. And the last cards are mostly either the farm cards or just situational cards. We are using Gravekeeper's Vassal. Vassal is the engine we're using for the final hit. So Vassal Union and Secret Pass. The thing is, with this deck, you actually can, and I repeat, you can use Piranha Army. You can use Piranha Army. All you would need to do is, instead of Vassal, you run Piranha. Instead of Union Attack, you run 1 copy of Riryoku. Now, Riryoku is a card trader card. I hope you guys have gotten that by now. It's just really good, and it also will get half of your Sphinxes, like, what is it, like 10,000, plus 10,000 attack, and it gives it to your Piranha, so it's going to have over 5k attack. which is exactly what you need. You only need 5k attack to deal 10k with Piranha, so that's GG, you got it. Aside from that, we're also running 1 copy of Windstorm and 1 Soul Exchange. Now, this is just kind of like a tech. I am running Soul Exchange because it is glossy, and because it can work to get your Sphinxes out, or Cerberus, or whatever you need to tribute out by tributing your opponent's monster, but you do not want to send your opponent's stuff to the grave most of the time. Just keep that in mind. You kind of want to summon a big body on the field and keep it there. You don't want to attack into your opponent's stuff. And that's pretty much it. I mean, Windstorm's just here to protect you in case you don't have any summonable monsters you want to pass turn. There you go. And that's pretty much a deck, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get things started, and let's go ahead and farm Bones. Alright, and there he is, Spooky Bonz. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Let's hope we get a good first hand, because we are going first. Awesome, we already got the Vermin.
Check this.
So, Vermin's really good, got Cerberus, GG. Alright, so, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and set this. I'm going to set you, obviously, and we're going to go ahead and pass. Alright, so everything's looking good so far. There are times when you could brick, that's why I'm running certain cards. But let's see. Go ahead and activate this. Might as well, right? So he's got the Gozuki. He's going to start doing Gozuki shenanigans where he just sends cards to the grave. That's fine. I do get to activate my effect, though. Get the one from the top of the deck, basically. And shuffle. Alright, so we got a Beast Rising's next. Perfect. That actually works out really well. So, now, we can go ahead and... Ooh, that's the next card, too. Sphinx is the next card. Alright, so we want Sphinx on the field, ideally. We want to set this. That is important. So what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to normal summon. Let's see. No. Yes. I'm just going to normal summon it. I'll wait. I'll see what they can do with the Vermin, but for now, I'll see if they start switching, or Bones start switching. The thing is, he is going to start doing all his shenanigans, which is kind of annoying. So we'll see. Yep. Yep. Alright, so good thing is he's already banishing them, so he's kind of danking out right now. Alright, so we can go ahead and activate this, because we don't want it face down. We do not want it face down. I could straight up banish this guy, because he already flipped. So why not, right? Why not? So we are going to go ahead and activate the effect. Basically just giving us another one that he is going to destroy. Hazy Flame, alright, that's not an ideal card for the next draw. Alright, so we don't really want Cerberus to gain all the buffs. So right now we're probably just going to be passing turn forever. Let's go ahead and end. Eventually, he's going to stop doing shenanigans. We don't want him milling too much. So we kind of want to get Gozuki off the field. I don't know if it's worth actually attacking it though. So I'm going to go ahead and there she is. She's next. Perfect. I am going to go ahead and summon this guy. Why not? Use it. If anything, we'll just power it up. It doesn't matter, dude. It really doesn't matter at this point. We gotta get rid of that Gozuki. Alright, so Gozuki is gonna keep milling. And wow, he's actually got Chaos Necromancer. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and activate this. Because why not, dude? Why? Absolutely not. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and power up this guy. I'm gonna get rid of this Cerberus in a bit. So his attack buffs don't really carry over, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Let's go ahead and normal summon. Yes. So we're gonna go ahead and summon Sphinx. We're going to start. You know what? I'm gonna attack that. I'm definitely gonna attack the. What's his nuts, dude? I forget his name, dude. Yeah, there you go. All right, so he's dead. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and I basically just gotta get him off the field, and then I gotta spam the Sphinx effect. I just gotta start spamming that effect. So right now we can go ahead and activate this. So all you really gotta do is this: power up Sphinx, GG, and draw. I could use that Soul Exchange if I want to. I could straight up use it. I do not want to activate her effect because I do not want to get rid of Unity Attack. So there are times when you have to pick and choose when you want to activate your effect. I will go ahead and activate Beast Rising right now, just to give my 2000 attack from this guy to my Sphinx. So she's going to be 59, I guess. Oh, wow, he actually had the Twister. So that's fine. It just basically means we're going to have to get another Beast Rising. This is why you run 3. So it's not really a setback. It's just kind of a thing that happened. Alright, so now, oh yeah, we need that one. We need that one. You know what? I'm gonna activate it just for the lows, because it is a glossy, and we're good. We're all set, dude. So let's go ahead and draw this. This card's important. I think he only runs 1 copy of Twister. That's what I think. Also, my life points are a bit high right now because they're higher than my opponent. So I don't know if we're gonna get the max amount of points, but whatever. We're gonna go ahead and pass. Next card looks like it's gonna be Milliboro, right? Yep. All right, so we can go ahead and activate this.
I don't think so.
Just to have it face up. All right, we're good. And I'm gonna go ahead and start pitching that. Getting rid of the stuff on the deck, basically. Just send that. Special summon you. We're actually at 5 cards. He's at 4. That's okay. We're gonna start boosting. So banish you. Power up Sphinx. It does suck that we lost that one Cerberus and we did not get the buff from it. So it might be a little bit harder to reach 10k, but it shouldn't be a problem. So we're gonna keep ending. Alright. And his back row is not really a threat. If you think about it, his back row is not a threat. We're gonna go ahead and activate. We're gonna call monster. Special summon the one from our hand. Because I have shenanigans where I can actually use the Hazy Glory to put that other card back in my hand, so it don't matter, dude. So let's go ahead and do this. Get rid of you. Power up. And that's all it really is. That's what the whole deck does. I'm gonna activate this. Why not, dude? Why not? Put that in my hand. And we're good. I've already used her effect, so we're gonna have to go ahead and pass. And he's at 3, I'm at 3. We're starting to even the playing field. So I don't want to mill that. I want to mill. All right, we're gonna go ahead and activate Sphinx. All right, it's that special from the hand. You didn't even have to put it in your hand, to be honest. You could have just kept Hazy Glory on the field if you really wanted to. But I'm gonna go ahead and set this. Why not? And I think we're pretty much all set. Last card in the deck is a Windstorm of Itaqua, meaning this is the highest buff we're going to be able to get. Alright, and that should be enough. 97 is perfect, because we are adding it on top of the 700 for this guy, and that would be next turn. So let's go ahead and end. Next turn is going to be the final turn. I also like that this deck keeps your... what do you call them? The number of last turn cards, it keeps it pretty low. You only need these 3. That's why it's a little bit more efficient to run. So now we can go ahead and start all our last turn shenanigans. We're gonna go ahead and summon Vassal.
I hope you're ready.
So Vassal comes out, it's gonna boost them up, and it's actually a really simple farm, really easy. Once you get Sphinx out, you pretty much are going to win. So we're not gonna chain that. We are gonna activate this. Alright, and that's pretty much it, to be honest. Now, if I use enough glossies, we should have a decent score. But let's go ahead and get things started. Should have over 10k attack, and swing directly. He has nothing to stop us. GG. And that's Bonz right there, in a nutshell. So, I am pretty close to unlocking him. But let's go ahead and check that score. Alright. And that was actually kind of a slow game. So we got 8,800, meaning it would be 7,800 without the campaign bonus. But if you do have glossy Hazy Flames, then it all works out, because if you had more glossy Hazy Flames, I have no glossy Hazy Flames. So if your Cerberuses were glossy for whatever reason, then GG, you'd have a higher chance of reaching, I guess, 9,000 at this point, but we're trying to reach 9,000 to make it consistent. But pretty decent farm. I actually really like this deck. I prefer it over Paladin, because I just feel like sometimes you just brick really easily with Paladin. This deck has a lot of ways to summon Sphinx. You can brick sometimes, though. I have had it happen where I just kind of mess up, but it's just something you gotta get used to. But that's pretty much it for today. If you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more Duel Links shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you guys.